Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Lincoln, Nebraska. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the TCU Horned Frogs and the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sidelines. Holly?
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the TCU head coach. This team has continued to shine, and he said his message to them in the locker room before the game was, this is our opportunity. They were not ranked to start the season and have continued to play their way into the conversation, but every week gets a little harder. He wants intensity and focus right out of the gate to prove to the world we belong, and we're going to keep making noise this season. Guys?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Horned Frogs will kick off first, and here we go. Fielded in the end zone, it's Mills. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll run this play from the pistol. The hand to the running back. Turning it on. Powers through. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Timeout taken by TCU. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, TCU. He just took it the entire length of the field, end to end, coast to coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, take a knee, no, yes. Over 100 yards to the kickoff return. Nice job taking it at the end zone, making a huge play.
Coming out with it, it's Mills. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Oh, he's got a chance. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Back to throw, it's Calandria. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
They'll run play action. The throw to the outside is complete. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
Going to throw it over the top of the knee. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Nebraska! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. They'll start this drive going to the air. Blasted as he lets it go. Pick off! What a play by this defense! And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Back to pass, it's Calandria. Floating away. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, after getting the takeaway now, you're in the fringe area just outside the red zone. The offense trying to stay aggressive. They're throwing it right away, seeing if they can catch the defense sleeping after now just coming on the field. But give the defense credit. They were aware. They were ready for it. Made sure that one fell incomplete.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Going to the running game. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
And that's such an underrated skill when you watch quarterbacks, man. To be able to see him, he sees the receiver breaking from the right side of the field, but you got to be able to read the coverage in front, and that's really good timing, getting the ball out of your hands, knowing when he's going to come open, and putting the ball right on him.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man on the right. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They want to run this quarterback. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Huskers!
One thing this team has shown really this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their 1st game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Trying to make magic with his feet. There he goes. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. That's the way you get things going. A huge play and now attacking from just inside the red zone. They're threatening to score and they'll throw it. He's got it on the move. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
And this connection is on fire to start the season. Not one, not two, 3 games in a row he's got a receiving touchdown. They continue to find the playmaker, and I don't think it's going to end after game 3.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Good concentration to get that squibber inside the 15. This drive will start at the 6-yard line. He leaves it with the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Looking for room. It's Ives. Got a little grass. He's at the 50. The 30. The 20. 10. And he slipped through the crowd and he'll house it. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. And he's not going to take the touchback. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Running inside, it's Payne. Got enough for the first. Nothing but green grass down the middle. At the 30. He's at the 10. He is in. Touchdown, TCU.
Yeah, offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. Fielded in the end zone. It's Mills. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ives. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Right down the middle. Finds his man. It's Mills. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. How about the offense both teams put on display in this first quarter? Huge early numbers. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Handoff to the single running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And you think the defense is dialed into this guy? Like, he's already had such a great start to the football game, and you know they're using him. Great job by this defense. Great adjustment. Great job being downhill, physical, fast right now, and getting him stopped.
To the air, it's Calandria. Zings it complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation, and now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play zone.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He slings it deep to the left. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Huskers will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. The kick is high and away and headed toward the sideline. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field, ready to get going. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. The run inside. It's Payne. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And you could tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
He came so close to pinning them deep, but maybe just a little too greedy. Tried to get it too close, and it'll come out to the 20. The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time. Breaks into the open. The 40. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Nebraska! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the first half. That big, explosive play. That will do it. That will get you almost there. When you can hand it off to a guy like this and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy, it's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
And he's going to bring this one out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And the Horned Frogs in the hurry-up. Off the RPO, complete. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And he wasn't able to push the ball downfield, sort of turned into check down Charlie, and they didn't get it to the sticks.
It's the only place the quarterback could have gone with the ball, Reese. That was the only spot for a play to be made. You just try to get it to your running back. You hope he can make a guy miss and maybe get north. Wasn't able to do that. Now we've got 4th down.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. On the move. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And how about the confidence? This coach is very confident. 4th down, backed up in my territory, inside my 20, and you go for it? Wow, you better get it, and you did here. So great coaching.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it to the back. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Trying play action. Fires to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Down in the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make movement change impossible. Got it, looking for the 1st down. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Offense staying on the field there in hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. Caught, and he's got room. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
The RPO, it's complete. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Quick release by the QB. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. The Horned Frogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. That pass is incomplete.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. This time he's got it, and he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And I think this is starting to get really frustrating for this defense, man. This is a drive that they're putting play after play together. And you finally force the third down, and they get the first down again. And so starting to sub some bodies because they're getting a little bit tired. They've got to find a way to get a third down stop.
Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And the Horned Frogs want to move quickly. On the move, it's Payne. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
When I go into every game, I want to get my running back going. I want to get the ground game going, and he has. This afternoon, over 100 yards now, showed you a little bit of everything in the run game, and that's why this offense has been humming.
Motion from the wide receiver. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. The screen, he can go. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Clock's still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. And he gets to the line and spikes it very efficient, and they have a chance to score before the break. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Are forced to settle for 3.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. One more snap coming before halftime. Scanning the field, it's Calandria. Looking deep. Makes the grab down the left side. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellows, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the Kentucky Wildcats. And it's Texas A&M looking for a 3rd straight victory today following that Week 1 defeat. And they're on top right now against another solid team. This outcome today could define each of their seasons.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field.
Here now some other games you may have interest in. So
turning it on. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man, or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Makes the grab. It's James. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And I think the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to him, man. That's why I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him, because they're locked in on that star out wide.
He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
And they've been able to get within 2 yards. Now will they try to throw it in for the score? From the gun to give, looking for room. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! They'll try to get the 2-point conversion here and make it a 3-point game. Using his feet. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out. They'll snag it just inside the 10. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the 1st half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter. Lot of room to the right. Inside the 50. The 30. He's at the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Huskers!
This offense looked unstoppable in the 1st half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the 2nd half. They take their first drive in the 3rd quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. designed run for the quarterback.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. The give from the gun. And he will not get there. How about this defense stopping that run short?
Yeah, and down by 2 scores, and I guess you get to the point where you got to say, I'm going to go for it. We got to be aggressive. We got to make this happen. They tried to make it happen. The defense comes up big. Now, it is not looking good.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Six-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Just feeds the running back. Maybe a crease. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Get it out to the supersonic guy. The Horned Frogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Finds his tight end. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. They'll try to power their way ahead. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Going for the marker on the ground. He's not going to make it on 4th and 2. He's going to lose a yard.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every 4th down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are in the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Calandria. Under fire. Got his man on the right. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. The Cornhuskers have pushed it inside the 20. fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska! And the pummeling has started. They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0. They say there's no more loyal fan base than the one at Nebraska. Well, this guy is becoming their hero with this performance.
And Nebraska fans have a special place in their heart for a quarterback that can run it, that can throw it, show you all the dimensions of their game because they've had so many great ones in the past. And this guy, he looks like the future.
Offense takes the field ready to get going. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Quick screen to the speedster out wide.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the...
It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Calandria. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Huskers! He got it, beat down in bounds. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Well, it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback. You saw it right there. He is dialed in. He's finding his one-on-one matchups. He's making good decisions, and he's been so accurate. Now, 4 TD passes in this one, and that's why his team is way up here late in the game.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. And the Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
A little release to the back. Might have a chance. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. The Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
On the move. Knocked down for the tackle. It'll be 3rd and long. This is a designed run, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Bounced off his feet.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Ball at the 31, third and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The give on the inside. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They give it to him again. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.